And V, you arrived just in time. Yes, I'm glad you picked up on that. There's a secondary plane, one of many fragments of reality, that recently collided with the Sanctuary.
Collided?
I don't know the cause, but that plane suddenly crashed into this space, and it's beginning to spread something, affecting both the Sanctuary and the material world. I can feel the future direction of that world. Dark and chaotic, full of violence and destruction. Yes, I've called upon you because I need your help again. That world is at war, torn endlessly between the Mayflies and Rosetta. They are fighting over something that only exists in that world. Special prism deviations, containing powerful prism energy. Whoever controls those will dominate the world.
Got it. So the special energy from these prism deviations disrupted the Sanctuary and caused this crisis?
Most likely, yes. I peered into that world's future and found that if one side controls the prism deviations as soon as possible, it would end this chaos. No matter which side. The Rosetta that exists in that world is more redeemable than in ours. Either they or the Mayflies would be viable candidates to restore stability to their world. The Mayflies and Rosetta are evenly matched in strength. Unfortunately, their stalemate is dragging that world into ruin. You need to step in, contain the prism deviations, and you can bring peace to that world. But which side you choose is up to you. Perhaps you should speak with both sides first, to help you decide. There are shadows of their leaders you can talk to here.
So, I've heard about you. I don't think so. But I know you're a Mayfly, and I've heard you're a powerful one. We've held on so far, but we could use your help. The situation is critical. The Mayflies have grown strong, but not strong enough to chase Rosetta out of Black Plains. A head-on collision is inevitable, and the prism deviations are key to everything. The prism energy is unlike anything I've seen before. We need to contain them before Rosetta does. That's why we need you. From what I've heard, you wouldn't let your fellow Mayflies down at a moment like this. Of course. We've been growing in Black Plains for years, while Rosetta was busy fighting those whack jobs up north. After the Union collapsed, almost all its remnants joined us. Now half the settlements in East Nalcott are run by the Mayflies. It's a shame Rosetta didn't stay in the north for a bit longer. Instead, they realized they would have lost East Nalcott entirely if they didn't return.
I can't believe the Mayflies here are as strong as Rosetta. What do you think? Do we stick with our old allies, or go see what Rosetta's like in this new world?
Tell me who you are and what you want. Oh? You seem rather sure of yourself for a mere traveler. I hope you have the strength to match your pride. Arrogant, but I'm intrigued. Let's say I'll hire you to help us. What do you want to know? Enough. We can discuss that later, if you prove helpful. It's not about Rosetta itself. You need to think of all mankind here. Starfall gave us a glimpse beyond our own reality. A mere glimpse that shattered our world. Next time we get a glimpse, or even a full look, we can't be unprepared. Listen, Traveler. The Great Ones care as much about us as we do about ants. Our only choice is evolution. Rosetta must do whatever it takes to transform humanity into a more powerful species. These prism deviations represent a golden opportunity for us to do so. No one knows when the next disaster will come. All we know is that humanity's been exposed, and time is running out. Time, resources, all these things must be marshaled toward helping humanity evolve. But the mayflies are too blind to see this basic truth. They're blinded by fear and stupidity. A movement dedicated to hiding their heads in the sand. Good. We don't want you as an enemy. And you don't want us as yours.
I'm not used to seeing Rosetta be so reasonable. Things really are different here.
Meta, have you decided between the mayflies and Rosetta? I see. You might be able to change this world's fate by choosing a new path. I'll send you into that world, as close as possible to a Rosetta settlement.
Good. A safe landing. Now, guess what we do next? Time to set up a territory and start building. Better stake out a good spot first, in case more metas show up. A teleportation tower has been activated. Magnus's stronghold is in Blackfell. Of course, if you want to, you could also keep growing your power here first, to provide a bigger surprise when you show up.
So, you've made your choice. What's your name? Very well. You've proven to me that boldness is the foundation of trust. Let's get straight to the point. We need prism deviations. The prism energy they contain is key for human evolution. Success is so close. If those idiot mayflies don't ruin it first. We must contain the prism deviations as soon as possible. By learning to be prepared for battle, you'll need to learn all you can about containing prism deviations. The fight's already begun, so you'd better be a fast learner.
A bit of learning's just the thing. Don't worry. I'll guide you. Let's go find someone to tell us what our current task is. We'll have to be fully prepared for the battlefield. You should gather materials so we can prep some gear.